Back here at Erie High School as Fort Morgan taking on this Tigers ball club on the road here tonight. Third quarter set to start and underway. Sammy Pettyjohn, Brooke Wiederspan, Ashley Apple, Allie Schneider, Alexis Bills, the original 5 starters for the Mustangs back on the floor. We may have jinxed the Mustangs. We talked about the Tigers. Ochoa being quiet in the first half. She opens up this third quarter with a 3-point basket. Extending the lead 20-2 as Schneider takes the basketball off the glass. Shot no good. Rebounded by Bills. Bills shot put back up. She's fouled. Alexis going to go to the line to shoot 2. Fouls on Monica McGinnis. That's going to be McGinnis' first foul. As Alexis Bills sets to shoot 2 from the free throw line. Her first on its way. In and out, no good.
Central Auto Parts for all of your auto supply needs. Stop by Central Auto Parts at West Platte Avenue in Fort Morgan.
Bills second, inning good. 1 from 2 is Bills. 20-3 is our score. 7:30 to go, third quarter. Tigers with the basketball, their half of the floor. Worked into the corner baseline. Shot put up by McGinnis. McGinnis is shot long. Rebound collected by Apple. Ball outletted to Schneider as Schneider works to bring it across half court. Schneider straight away, 3-point line, sends it in baseline. Apple off the left low block. Her shot batted away. You're going to say Tigers basketball. It looked like it was last touched by the Tigers. Coach Krackmeyer wants an explanation. He's not going to get one. Ball goes to the Tigers off Apple's miss. But explanation Coach Krackmeyer did get, he doesn't like. Nonetheless, Tigers with the basketball as Hewlett takes the jump shot in front of her bench just inside the 3-point line. Free throw line extended. Shot's no good. Rebound collected by the Mustangs. Schneider sends it off to Bills. Bills now baseline Apple. Apple gets it back in low Bills. Bills turnaround jump shot. Misses to the right. Rebounds collected by Ochoa. Ochoa's pass, length of the floor, is poked away and out of bounds by the Mustangs. Ball will stay with the Tigers. 6:25 to go, third quarter. 20-3 is our score. Tigers with the basketball. As Taryn Lee sets the inbound at baseline underneath the Tigers' basket. Taryn Lee, Hatfield, Ochoa. McGinnis. On the floor for the Tigers. Ball sent in low baseline. Monica McGinnis drives the lane. Shot up from the right low block. It's no good, but she's fouled. She's going to go to the line and shoot 2. Foul's going to be on Allie Schneider. It's going to be Schneider's second. That's going to send McGinnis to the line to shoot 2. 20-3 is our score. 6:13 to go here, third quarter. Mustangs on the road tonight at Erie High School. First shot by McGinnis is in and good.
Premier Farm Credit, committed to serving those in production ag. Premier Farm Credit, the gold standard in ag lending.
Second by McGinnis, off the front of the rim, no good. Rebound collected by Apple. Quickly outlets it to Bills. Bills brings it across half court. Sends it left side Schneider. Schneider drives, now sends it back Bills. Bills jump shot from the free throw line. No good. Pettyjohn comes away with the loose basketball. Doesn't look, makes a pass, has it taken away by McGinnis. McGinnis tries to get it in low to Ochoa, but that pass is taken away by Wiederspan as the Mustangs turn around and head back on offense. Schneider spins, turns, sends it in the corner. Pass can't be held on to as it rattles free and out of bounds. Mustangs turnover. 21-3, 5:42 to go here, third quarter. Tigers with the basketball as the Mustangs are now applying full court pressure. Pressure applied. Pass sent into Ochoa. Ochoa, McGinnis. McGinnis jump shot. Free throw line extended. Far court, no good. Rebounded, collected by Sammy Pettyjohn. Now outletted to Schneider, who brings it across half court. Schneider to Bills. Bills an open look. Free throw line. Her jump shot from straightaway is in and good. Alexis Bills, 3 points here this half. More points than we scored in the first half, and we've got some time to go. Things looking up here for the Mustangs in this second half. 5:10 to go, third quarter. 21-5 is our score. And as the Tigers get across half court, their head coach, Noel Potter, wants to talk about things with his ball club. 5:10 to go, third quarter. 21-5 is our score. Braden, a word from our sponsors.
Colorado Plains Medical Center, transforming lives each day. Colorado Plains Medical Center is where people choose to go for health care. Also, Northern Colorado Title. For all of your title needs, visit Tim Weimer at Northern Colorado Title at 205 West Kiowa in Fort Morgan.
Mustangs outscored in the first quarter 9-2. Second quarter 8-0. And here in the third quarter, Tigers have put 4 points on the board, Mustangs 3. A little better look here coming out of the tunnel as the Mustangs have made some adjustments. Coach Krackemeyer talking over some things with his team as Tigers called a timeout. Wanted to see a couple things change as well as the Mustangs have a little bit more momentum here in the start of the second half. Tigers with the basketball, their half of the floor. Get it into Ochoa. Ochoa shot fake. Now runs baseline. Her shot no good. Rebounds collected by Hatfield. Hatfield goes straight back up. She's fouled. Hatfield's going to go to the line to shoot two. Foul's going to be on Alexis Bills. That's going to be Alexis's first. Mustang's second team foul this half. As Hatfield sets to shoot her first. First is good.
Stop by 302 Main Street in Fort Morgan. Letter jackets, T-shirts, banners, and more. That's BCG Quest. They're also your local experts for customizing your team's sports apparel.
Hatfield's second off the front of the rim, no good, but Karen Lee comes away with the rebound. Her putback's up and in. And good. Apple couldn't establish position. Lee comes away with the rebound. Puts it back in and good, extending this lead 24-5 for the Tigers. Snyder with the basketball. Gets it across to Pettyjohn. Pettyjohn's pass in low. Attempted for Wiederspan. Doesn't get there. Ball goes out of bounds. Back to the Tigers as the Mustangs set up their full court press. 4:40 to go, third quarter, 24-5 is our score. Ochoa with the basketball for the Tigers. Straight away, three-point line, now sends it far side to Gallagher. Gallagher back up top to Hatfield. As the ball works around to Ochoa. Ochoa thinks about the shot, now sends it far side. Gallagher is ball's temporarily knocked away, but collected back by the Tigers. Sending low to Taryn Lee. Her turnaround jump shot, strong. Ball comes free on the rebound. Mustangs, Tigers fighting for the ball. Bills and Lee end up coming up with it together, and that's going to be a jump ball. Possession arrow with the Mustangs. 4:11 to go, third quarter, 24-5 is our score. Mustangs off this jump ball with the basketball. Wiederspan inbounds it to Pettyjohn. Pettyjohn telegraphs her pass, has it taken away by Ochoa. Pass was attempted to Snyder. Taken away by the Tigers, Ochoa. Ball with Hatfield now straight away, three-point line guarded by Bills. Hatfield looks to drive. Dishes it right side. Piper Zire in front of the Tigers bench. Zire now gives it up to Ochoa. Ochoa guarded by Schneider. Runs into Apple. Ball's knocked away. Ochoa collects the loose ball, puts it in and good. For her fifth point here in this third quarter. Mustangs with the ball. Wide open Wiederspan down low off the pass from Bills. Her jump shot no good. She collects her own rebound. Sends it back up top to Bills. Bills free throw line. Jumper a little long. Rebound taken by Taryn Lee for the Tigers. Who quickly outlets it to Ochoa as Ochoa brings it across the half court. 3:05 to go, third quarter. Mustangs trail 26-5 on the road here tonight at Erie High School. Boys set to take on this Tigers ball club as this game wraps up here tonight. Senior night here at Erie High School, so have a little longer break than normal in between games before that boys' game comes on. Hatfield drives the lane, unguarded. Left-hand layup in and good by Holly Hatfield for the Tigers. Extending this lead 28-5. Schneider brings it across half court. Pettyjohn. Pettyjohn in low to Apple. Apple's going to be whistled and called for the travel. Mustangs turnover. Been the story of tonight's basketball game. As Danielle Gross comes in for Apple. Brittany Winsheimer into the basketball game for Brooke Wiederspan. Alexis Bills. Sammy Pettyjohn, Allie Schneider, the other Mustangs on the floor as we speak. 2:30 to go, third quarter. Mustangs trail and have trailed all night. The Tigers with the basketball here in the corner in front of their own bench. Ellis has her pass taken away by Gross. Gross is fouled. Foul's going to be on Monica McGinnis. That's going to be McGinnis' second foul. Mustangs are going to have the basketball, 3/4 of the court to cover. As Gross sets to inbound in front of the Tigers bench. Bills has Gross, Pettyjohn. Chooses Gross. Gross now sends it to Pettyjohn coming across half court. Mustangs moving the ball a little quicker this half to avoid that double team. Schneider with the basketball. Pass to Winsheimer. A little bit behind Brittany. Brittany able to come up with the basketball as the pass goes out of bounds. Turnover for the Mustangs. Ball is going to be given back to the Tigers. 2 minutes to go here, third quarter. 28-5 is our score. Nicole Hewlett brings the ball across half court. McGinnis now with the basketball, sends it into the corner to Ellis. Ellis back up top, now in low to Lee. Lee well guarded by Schneider. Bills and Winsheimer has the ball taken away by Schneider. Schneider's jump shot off the glass from the right elbow is in and good. Allie Schneider with the bank shot. Picks up her first 2 points in this second half, 4 on the night. Mustangs trail 28-7, minute 25 to go, third quarter. Ellis with the basketball, now tries to send it in low to Hewlett. Schneider knocks it out of bounds. Ball will stay with the Tigers. Schucke comes into this basketball game, going to give Schneider a break. Macy Schucke, Danielle Gross, Sammy Pettyjohn, Brittany Winsheimer, Alexis Bills, the 5 Lady Mustangs on the floor, minute 19 to go. Inbound pass taken away by Pettyjohn, saves the basketball quickly to Gross. Gross outlets it up court to Pettyjohn. And lets the Mustangs set up. Send in left elbow, Schucke. Schucke can't come up with it. Loose ball's collected by the Tigers. Left-handed layups, no good. Whistle's blown. We're going to have a foul. 2 shots on their way. Fouls on Danielle Gross of the Mustangs. That's Danielle's third. Serena Gudino is going to go to the line to shoot 2 for the Tigers. 3-team fouls this third quarter for the Mustangs. 28-7 is our score as Gudino sets to shoot her first. Shot on the way in and good.
Insurance Connections, whether it's health, life, or dental insurance or Medicare supplements. See Sharon Kaufman at Insurance Connections today.
Schneider back into this basketball game as Alexis Bills takes a seat for the Mustangs. Gudino set to shoot her second. Shot on the way and good. 30-7. 55 seconds to go, third quarter. Schucke's pass back out to Gross. Gross works around the three-point line, tries to avoid the pressure, gets to Schneider. Schneider's passing low off the head of the Tigers defender. Hewlett out of bounds. Ball will stay with the Mustangs. Schucke in the corner in front of the Mustangs bench, set to inbound the basketball baseline. Schucke looking for some help. Gets it in Schneider. Schneider has the basketball. And sends it up top to Pettyjohn. Whistle blown. Schneider's going to be called for an offensive foul. Home team Erie coach wanted the offensive foul. Officials awarded it. Not sure it should have gone to the Tigers as they've been a little over-aggressive on defense all night. The fouls haven't gone the Mustangs' way. Tigers with the basketball. That's Schneider's third foul. Shots missed by the Tigers, rebounded by Allie Schneider. Schneider pushes to get across half court. Schneider gets free, sends it in the corner, Winsheimer. Winsheimer's shot rattles around, no good. Ball on the floor to Gross. Gross dribbles the basketball back out, gives it to Pettyjohn. Pettyjohn's jump shot off the glass, no good. Rebound taken by Ellis for the Tigers. Outlet it to Hewlett. He brings it across half court, 3 seconds to go. McGinnis throws it up. Ball rattles around, no good. As time expires here in this third quarter. 3 quarters in the books. Mustangs trail 30-7. We'll be back with fourth quarter action. You're listening to girls basketball. B106, B106.com. Back here at Erie High School. Mustangs trail as we get ready to start this fourth quarter. 30-7 is our score. Mustangs scoring 5 points in that third quarter, with points from Schneider and Bills. Bills with 3, Schneider with 2. Tigers have the basketball to start this fourth quarter. Mustangs with their starting 5, Schneider, Gross, Wiederspan, Apple, Bills on the floor for the Mustangs. Fighting for the basketball at half court. Whistle's blown. Foul's going to be on Schneider. Schneider's fourth foul with a long way to go in this basketball game. Winsheimer's going to come in for Schneider. Danielle Gross, Brittany Winsheimer, Brooke Wiederspan, Ashley Apple, Alexis Bills on the floor for the Lady Mustangs. Tigers with the basketball, inbounded to Ochoa. Ochoa brings it across half court, now sends it back to Hatfield. Hatfield works it around up top 3-point line. Back across court to Ochoa. Ochoa's jump shot, left elbow, no good. Rebound taken by Bills. And Kenzie Trudnera. Possession arrow goes to the Mustangs. As Wiederspan sets to inbound it, and does so to Gross. Gross works to bring it across half court, sends it in free throw line. Bills. Bills tries to give it in to Wiederspan and does. We've got a foul. Foul on Hannah Gallagher. That's going to be Hannah's second. Third team foul this half for the Tigers. Mustangs with the basketball baseline as Gross sets to inbound it. Mustangs on the move. Gross sends it into Bill's baseline far side. Bill's 20-foot jump shot off the front of the rim. Gross hits the floor. Wiederspan comes up with the rebound. Now sends it back up top. Works it around 3-point line. Ball back to Gross. Now in front of the Mustangs bench, Winsheimer. Baseline, Wiederspan. Wiederspan runs into double team pressure. Ball goes off the leg of Tigers defender Hatfield and out of bounds. Tigers will have the basketball. Mustangs with the basketball. 7 minutes to go in this ball game. 30-7 is our score. A much different picture than we saw 3 weeks ago, Brandon, where the Mustangs lost 49-40. Tonight trailed 30-7 in a much different basketball game.
Yeah, Erie came out with that 1-2-2, or that 1-2-2-2, and it just really kind of threw the Mustangs completely off and really shut the Mustangs down for the entire first half.
Tigers with the basketball. 30-7 is our score. 6:40 to go. Hatfield's jump shot, 3-point line, strong and long, no good. Rebound by Ochoa. Ochoa's foul on the putback. 2 Mustangs down low. Foul's going to be on Wiederspan. It's going to be Brooks. First foul. Mustangs 5th. As Ochoa sets to shoot 2 from the free throw line. Her first on the way. Nowhere close. She missed.
Equitable Savings and Loans. Northeast Colorado's hometown savings and loans. In Fort Morgan and Brush.
Ochoa sets to shoot her second. It's on the way. No good. Rebound rattles around. Collected by the Tigers. Quickly sent back up top. Ochoa. Ochoa now works it around Hatfield. Hatfield back to Ochoa. Free throw line extended. Now back up top. Right elbow. Turnaround jump shot off the glass. And in by Lauren Bouchard. Gross brings it across for the Mustangs. Sends it in the free throw line to Bills. Bills is going to be fouled. Mustangs will have the basketball. Fouls on Amanda Ochoa. That's her second. Team's 4th. Subs in for the Mustangs, Sammy Pettyjohn, Macy Shookies, Danielle Gross, and Ashley Apple take a seat. Alexis Bills, Brooke Wiederspan, Brittany Winsheimer on the floor for the Mustangs. Wiederspan to inbound and does the Bills' right elbow. Bills' turnaround jump shot is good. Alexis Bills with 2 points here this fourth quarter. Good look and good shot by Bills. Tigers with the ball, run into Shookie. Shot put up, no good. Rebound collected after it rattles around by Ochoa. Ochoa's putback shot deflected by the Mustangs. And Ochoa sends it back up top to Hatfield straight away, guarded by Bills. Working it around the top of the 3-point line, now in low, right block Ochoa off the glass. And in and good is Ochoa's jump shot. 34-9, 5:25 to go in this basketball game. Mustangs have trailed all night. Much better second half for the Mustangs than we saw in the first. Bills with the ball, turn around, right elbow, goes about halfway down, comes back out. Ochoa with the rebound, and her pass quickly sent on up court to Hatfield. Hatfield brings it across half court, picks up her dribble, looks for help, gets it in Kinsey. Tigers with the basketball straight away, three-point line. At this point, they're looking to run some time off the clock. Hatfield drives the lane. Left-handed layup, sitting good by Hatfield. Didn't run into too much pressure there by the Mustangs. As we've got 4:45 to go in this basketball game, 36-9 is the score as this one's getting away from the Mustangs. Winsheimer's pass to Pettyjohn. Pettyjohn in the corner, Wiederspan. Wiederspan back up top to Bills. Bills in low to Wiederspan. Turn around, shot. I'm going to say the foul came on the floor. Wiederspan's foul. Foul's going to be on Lauren Bouchard. It's going to be Lauren's first for the Tigers. They're saying 1-1. I'm not sure that's accurate. It's only the fourth team foul on the Tigers. Getting it mixed up with the Mustangs team fouls, which sits at 6. Next foul on the Mustangs will put the Tigers in the bonus situation. 4:30 to go in this basketball game. Mustangs with the ball, baseline. Pettyjohn sets to inbound it, does so to Shooky. Shooky tries to get the pass up top to Bills and does. Bills looking for Schneider, gets it in low to her. Schneider baseline, Shooky. Shooky back up top, Bills. Bills shot free throw line, no good. As the rebound's collected by Taryn Lee. Tigers bring it across half court. 4 minutes to go in this basketball game. Tigers in the corner, McGinnis. McGinnis baseline drive. Shot, no good. Collected by Bills, who outlets it to Schneider. Schneider brings it across half court. Dribbles behind her back. Now baseline in the corner. Winsheimer. Winsheimer shot, no good. Rebound collected by Taryn Lee. Quickly outletted up court. Hewlett. Hewlett in the corner. To Bouchard. Bouchard in low. Now it's the ball's back up top. McGinnis, left side, free throw line extended. As the ball's now worked around in front of the Tigers bench. Ball sent in low to Gallagher. Anna Gallagher almost had it taken away by Shooky, but able to get it free and back up top McGinnis. 3:20, clock's running. Now a timeout here by the Tigers coach. He doesn't like what he sees on the offensive end of the floor. 3:21 to go in this basketball game. 36-9 is our score. Brandon, a word from our sponsors.
B&B Appliance at 502 Insight in downtown Fort Morgan, the place to shop for all of your appliance needs. B&B Appliance, a member of the Brand Source Retail Program. Also see Chio Charlie's for a great used car truck today. If you don't see what you want on the lot, they will find it for you at 700 West Platte Avenue in Fort Morgan.
Much better showing here in the second half for the Mustangs. Still not pretty, but better than what we saw in the first half, as they've at least been able to put up 7 points in the second half, only able to put up 2 in the entire first. Those 2 coming from free throws. We've at least seen some shots fall this second half. Mustangs just real lethargic, Nothing's happening. They get the basketball. They think about what to do for 5-10 seconds, and by then it's too late, and the Tigers have it, and are headed down to their offensive end of the floor and putting up points on the board. Mustangs have to do a better job anticipating something. Again, we're at the end of the season, but you'd like to see them finish on a strong note. We've got 3 minutes to go in this ball game and a basketball game to play on Thursday against Skyline at home. Tigers with the ball. Taryn Lee inbounds it to McGinnis. McGinnis gets behind Pettyjohn. Her shot's up, no good. Rebound rattles free, sent back in. Tigers lead. Lee's shot no good. Rebounds collected by Danielle Gross, who quickly outlets it to Schneider. Schneider now back to Gross as Gross brings it across half court for the Mustangs. Gross in the corner, Shooky. Shooky in low, Schneider. Schneider turns, sends it to Winsheimer. Winsheimer not ready for the basketball, but able to hold on to it as Pettyjohn gets it. Jump shot from that free throw line is blocked by Lee. Loose ball is collected. Jump ball called. Possession arrow stays with the Mustangs. That's just the example there. Winsheimer got the ball, would have had a good look, just was a bit caught off guard and didn't shoot it. And then by then it's too late. You've got to regroup and almost had the ball taken away. What the Mustangs did there to keep the basketball. 2:45 to go in this basketball game. 36-9 is the score. Boys action coming up next after some quick senior festivities here at Erie High School. Shot baseline by Winsheimer's long, no good. Rebounds collected by Hewlett. Hewlett breaks free. And Schneider and Pettyjohn brings it across half court. Her pass to Lee is long and out of bounds. And that's going to give the ball back to the Mustangs. 36-9. Josh Miller alongside Braden Schneider. 2:30 to go in this basketball game. Mustangs with the ball. Danielle Gross, Sammy Pettyjohn, Allie Schneider, Macy Schucke. Brittany Winsheimer on the floor for the Lady Mustangs. Pettyjohn with the basketball, straightaway three-point line. Now drives right side, free throw line extended. Passing low, right block, Schneider. Schneider turns around with the double team. Shot off the glass is in and good. 36-11. As Hatfield has the ball for the Tigers, sends it in the corner baseline, far side, McGinnis. McGinnis is shot 20 foot away. It's the back of the rim, no good. Rebounds collected by the Mustangs who bring it across half court. Pettyjohn. Pettyjohn's pass behind Schucke and out of bounds. Mustangs turnover is going to give the basketball back to the Tigers. And we've got subs for the Mustangs. Celia Smith, Lauren Staley, and Samantha Scott in for the Mustangs, as well as Ashley Apple. Macy Schucke, Ashley Apple, Lauren Staley, Samantha Scott, Celia Smith on the floor for the Mustangs. Minute 35 to go in this basketball game. Mustangs trail 36-11 on the road here tonight at Erie High School. Hatfield with the basketball up top straight away. Now gives it off Ellis. Ellis left side, Lee. Lee's pass to Hewlett. Hewlett's jump shot just inside the three-point line. It's no good on the rebound. McGinnis and Scott fighting for the basketball. Jump ball is called. Possession arrow with the Tigers. Karen Lee sets up to inbound for the Tigers. Mustangs much smaller ball club than this Erie Tigers team, which has created them trouble on the rebounding side of the offensive and defensive side of the floor. Tigers with the basketball. Ellis. Ellis jump shot, left elbow, rattles around in and good. That's the look from the left elbow. Extends the lead 38-11. As time's winding down here, we're under a minute to go in this basketball game. Apple inside the free throw line. Has her shot blocked. Macy Schucke comes away with the loose ball. As she goes to dribble, it hits the foot of the Tigers defender, goes out of bounds. Ball will stay with the Mustangs. 45 seconds on the game clock. 38-11 is our score. Mustangs with the basketball baseline as Samantha Scott sets to inbound the ball. Scott inbounds to Schucke, but has the ball poked away by the Tigers' Hannah Gallagher. And the Mustangs will reset, try again. Smith sets the screen. Pass sent in Apple, low block. Apple turns towards the middle. Whistle's blown. Fouls on Monica McGinnis. That's McGinnis' third foul. 16 foul for the Tigers as Scott sets to inbound again and does so up top Staley. Staley left side Schucke. Schucke to Scott. Baseline Smith. Smith runs into double team pressure. Throws it off the Tiger defender. As the Mustangs reset, try to get the ball inbounded with 33 seconds to go in this basketball game. 38-11. Schucke in low to Apple. Apple turns the wrong way, runs into the backboard, doesn't have an option. Her shot goes straight off the bottom of the backboard. Fortunately for the Mustangs, ball's knocked out of bounds by the Tigers. Scott sets up for the Mustangs, baseline. And works to get it in low and does so. Schucke baseline, tries to get free and bring it out. Does to Staley. Staley drives the lane. This is left side Scott. Scott's Smith's jump shot's blocked. Tigers lead comes away with it. Mustangs struggling to get back on defense as Hewlett's going to have an open layup. And lays it up and in. 40-11, 10 seconds to go. Mustangs likely this will be our last possession. Scott brings it across half court, sends it now Staley. Staley in the corner to Shookie. Shookie drives baseline, sends it into Scott as time expires. Mustangs unable to get off the shot. As buzzer sounds, closes out this ball game. The final here from Erie High School for the girls, 40-11. We'll take a quick break. We'll add up some unofficial numbers. Be back with some keys for tonight's boys basketball game. You're listening to Mustangs basketball, B106, B106.com. Back here at Erie High School as Fort Morgan and the girls basketball team lost a tough one here tonight. Final score, 40-11. Turnovers much of the night, Braden, was the issue. And fortunately for the Tigers, they converted their turnovers to points on our end of the floor. Mustangs, a lot of shots, ugly shots, not high percentage shots. And the shots they did put up, it was almost as if they were surprised and that they were shooting. A lot of these looks that they got were almost kind of the second, third thought process running through the decision being made, whether to pass, drive, shoot. Not accurate. 2 points in the first half coming from the free throw line. 9 points in the second half, a much better half as far as points are concerned, but just overall a tough game for the Mustangs as they look to regroup and head to Skyline, or head home to play Skyline.
Yeah, that is the seniors' final game on their home floor, so you know there's going to be a kind of a rare form. You know the Mustangs are going to have a different drive to them, as this was a rare form we saw tonight from these Lady Mustangs. And you were right. You hit it right on the head when you talked about them looking surprised when they were shooting and just didn't act like they were all there tonight, and it showed. I mean, you talked about the turnovers. I have the Fort Morgan Mustangs at 29 turnovers compared to Erie's 25. That doesn't look that bad, losing the turnover differential by 4. Problem was that defense that Erie put up was just stunned the Mustangs in the first half, and they could never really get control back after that.
Yeah, Erie converted. You know, Erie, we saw them play better basketball in Morgan when they were in town on the 20th. It wasn't a good basketball game for them either, but better than the Mustangs tonight as they finish with the win. 40-11 is the final. You know, like I said, we talked about the shots. We only had 2 Mustangs put points on the board, Schneider and Bills. Schneider had 6, Bills had 5. Whether it was Winsheimer, Gross, Apple, Shookie, when they did have the basketball, they were a little surprised, weren't able to convert their opportunities into points. Unfortunate for the Mustangs. As it is, they fall now overall on the season to 3-19. 2-11 in Tri-Valley League play. That puts them in the bottom spot as we sit now. The Erie Tigers advanced to 500 overall at 11-11. 8-5 in Tri-Valley League play, which puts them probably in the position to go to the playoffs as the season's wrapping here. Erie in that third place spot. Likely we'll probably get a playoff bid here on the girls' side of things. As Morgan's going to play Skyline Thursday at home, senior night. We've got the Mustang seniors in Brittany Winsheimer, Brooke Wiederspan, Macy Shookie, and Ashley Apple. So that'll be those seniors' last basketball game Thursday at home against Skyline. That wraps up things here tonight for the girls. Final score 40-11. We'll take a break, be back with some things to discuss here in preparation for tonight's game here as the boys are warming up. About 7 minutes or so, we'll be back with live action, or so the boys will go live. We'll be back in about 2 minutes. You're listening to Mustangs basketball, B106, B106.com.